Hi, my name's Tanner, and I went on Mr. Barner's 2018 class trip to Europe.
My name is Jordan Fisher, and I traveled with Mr. Barner in 2018.
Hi, my name is Jo Hott. I took the 2019 EF Tours trip to France and Spain.
Hey guys, my name is Karina, and I have had the opportunity to travel with Mr. Barner and with EF Tours twice during my high school career.
Hi, so my name is Sophia Rickroad, and I went on the 2018 trip to Italy, Germany, France, and the Czech Republic.
Hi, I'm Jillian Linton, and I went on the 2018 trip to Germany, Austria, Italy, and the Czech Republic with Mr. Barner.
Hey everyone, my name is Zoe, and in 2017 I went on an EF trip with Mr. Barner to London, Paris, and Normandy.
My name is Eric Cruciani. I went on a trip in EF Tours.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn, and I went on the 2019 July France to Spain trip with Mr. Barner.
So being able to travel and go to Europe made me realize how much bigger the world is and how much there is to see, and it definitely sparked my wanderlust.
Honestly, I never thought I would travel outside of the country. I never thought I would get on a plane to go anywhere, period. I didn't even like the idea of planes before I left on one of these trips. And when you're out and abroad, you just realize how small you are and how massive the world is, and just how much there is going on and how much there is to see and to do, and you suddenly feel like all the things that you worry about are so small in context.
I never thought that I'd be ready to go out on my own, let alone leave the country with just my teachers and some friends from school, and I couldn't be more thankful that I got the opportunity to do such.
And everyone on the trip made me feel so welcome, and I made such amazing friends, and it was definitely one of the most bonding experiences I've ever had with someone, sharing a room with them, just being out of the country with them, and just talking after being out all day and staying in the hotel. It was just amazing.
So you never really were alone and didn't have anybody to rely on for any help, which was awesome.
It was my first time on a plane and my first time stepping foot somewhere where I've always wanted to go.
Absolutely life-changing to just travel the world and see somewhere that's considered so far away from me right now.
And that was honestly one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in my life. It was the first time I'd been out of the country, which was a little intimidating. You know, I'm going on a 10-hour plus flight to a country that I've never been to before.
My favorite memory of the trip is walking down cobblestone roads in Italy.
Italy was my favorite place out of all that I have traveled to. It was so beautiful. The people were so nice. It was just a life-changing experience.
Of the food, oh my gosh, the food is so good. I ate so much food and it was all so good, so that's a bonus.
Because I love Italian food, I love pasta, and just actually getting authentic Italian food from Italy was insane.
My favorite city that we visited was definitely Barcelona. We had a night on the beach because our hotel was really close to the beach, and we got to walk around, watch the fireworks, play around near the water, and just honestly have a good time and get to look at the stars. There's a lot less light pollution at the beach there than it is here, so the stars looked beautiful.
My favorite memory would probably be the hotel that we stayed at in Austria. Seeing the lights from the city beneath us was absolutely beautiful at night.
My favorite memory would probably have to be the overnight stay we had in Tyrol, Austria, because the scenery was absolutely out of this world.
My favorite memory would have to be meeting Hema for the first time. She was our tour guide for the whole trip.
I remember just going to all these places that I learned about in school and the history that they have, like the Colosseum and the concentration camp in Germany. It was absolutely amazing to see the places where these historical events happen and finally completely understand the entire picture.
I always talk about getting to visit the Roman Colosseum. I'd always been big into history before this, but you only learn about the Roman Colosseum in the past. It was a past thing. Even though we know that it still exists, you don't really understand that it's still standing and it still kind of looks like what it used to look like 2,000 years ago. Also the fact that it's 2,000 years old.
Want to do, and they think they're gonna plan a trip someday, and then they don't because the stress can be so much figuring out you know, all the foods that you're gonna have to try while you're there. Make sure you see that all the important sites, you know, get crossed off your bucket list, and making sure that the hotels are right and all that kind of stuff. And this is one of those opportunities where you don't have to worry about all of that. It's one of the times where you know that you are going to get everything that you can out of it, and you don't have to be worried that you're going to go and then leave only to realize that you missed all of the highlights and you didn't experience as much as you wanted to.
I had an awesome time, and I will forever remember my trip.
You'll have a great time, and you'll make so many memories, and you'll never forget it.
And I cannot wait to go back and travel and see more of the world and learn more about other people's cultures and visit more old buildings that are 2,000 plus years old. So if you ever get the chance to travel, if you ever get the chance to travel with Mr. Barner especially, I highly recommend it, because he is an amazing person, and I have so much to thank him for that I will never be able to do, because he has just given me the opportunity that you know, not a lot of people get to have. So I am very fortunate, and I'm forever thankful. And I will never be able to stop talking about my traveling abroad.
Mr. Barner's trips allowed me to experience the world in a completely new way that I never thought imaginable.